Hi everyone, get ready with me for the Marine Corps Ball. So I had like a million things to do, and of course I decided to film it all, which took a while. I jerry-rigged my tripod to my ceiling fan in order to get this shot. Then I tore into this package from Amazon, which contained bra straps. Wonderful, beautiful, many options of bra straps. I really wanted specifically a spaghetti strap look because the straps on my gown were spaghetti straps, but I did not own any bra that would work. Then I chose from my two nicest bras which one to fundamentally change the structural integrity of by hand stitching new bra straps on. I ended up going with the red one. So I pulled out my trusty sewing kit and got started on hand stitching, which was incredibly hard with these long nails. I could barely tie a knot, let alone thread the needle. And thimbles were out of the question. Anyway, so my technique was to fold over the current strap of the bra and sew along to make a little loop where I could hook in one of the hooks of the new strap. Again, hard to do with these nails, but I got it done. And something that I didn't show was that I moved the straps of the dress to the outside of the chest more with a safety pin so that they would connect more straight down instead of going inwards. And I also attached the new bra strap to the bra, and it worked quite well. Then I decided I hated this scallopy neckline of the dress. It was a little bit too 80s for me, so I wanted to change it to make a heart-shaped neckline. So I pinned them with open safety pins because I lost all my sewing pins. Then, of course, back to hand stitching kind of lightly around the stuff. I did it kind of loose because it didn't really matter if it was tight. It just needed to be held in place. Over the course of this sewing adventure, I watched the first episode of the new Dune series on HBO Max twice through. I highly recommend it. And here's the aftermath of the mess I left in my bed while I go shower. Since it's a special day, I decided to use these shower steamers, which smell so good, except this time I think it was old and it turned into mush, but that's okay. And then I gave myself a blowout. My mom taught me how to blow dry my hair upside down. Really gets it fully done in like 10 minutes. So thanks, Mom, for teaching me. It does look a little weird after. I was a little bit unsettled by the result, to be honest. I didn't like that the top still looked greasy, but it's okay. Trust the process. We're going to do an updo. It'll be fine. Then I got ready to do the last errands, and I went to the beauty store to get eyelashes, which has a tragic ending. But on my way back, I was very stressed on time because I realized we only had 2 hours left to get ready, and I wasn't ready at all. And I quickly picked out some lipstick colors. I chose like 5 different ones. Here's my haul. Then I frantically did my toes, and I know you're not supposed to show your toes on the internet, so I've blurred it out, and I'm sorry. They came out horribly. But now it's time for makeup, the fun part. So I started with my eyebrows and plucking them and trimming them up. A little bit of shaping, if you will. Of course, I wasn't sure how I felt. I may have gone overboard, but in the end, it was okay. I decided to wear my dress as a bib because I didn't want to put it on, but I also wanted to color match my eyeshadow to it, so... And I used this very off-brand eyeshadow palette I got from when I was in high school. So I started by blending out the taupe in my crease and blend. I did lots of blending with my little blending eyeshadow brush. Then I added more taupe from a different palette in the same place. And I also put the taupe under the eye too. Then I used a flat brush to take this deep crimson and put it directly in the crease a little bit tighter. And I brought the color down to connect with my lash line on the outsides and then also on the insides. Then I mixed this dark brown with the other magenta typey color, and I basically just tapped that onto the outer corner kind of loosely, trying to get a nice shadow. Then I used this brown eyeshadow that I normally use for eyeliner. Then I put that in my outer corner a lot, and then also under the eye. Then I took some more of the dark brown and the magenta, and then I used the flat brush to kind of use this as a faux eyeliner to make a softer look, a shadow maybe. An eyeshadow. Then I added some more magenta to the bottom lash line to make it balanced. Then I took my Tarte blush and I put that on the center of the lid because it felt a bit empty. Then I did my eyebrows with the oldest product. It's fully almost non-pigmented at this point, but it gives a nice subtle look and it's not too 2017, which I like. Then I did my Hoola bronzer. I like to do bronzer on the sides of my forehead. my temples and then down on the cheekbones, like up on the top of the cheekbones. And then I like to do the sides of my face. Don't forget the ears. My ears are so white for some reason. And then I like to brush my finger along the brush so that I can get a more precise inner nose contour. And then, of course, I am blending. I don't forget to blend because I've done that before and then the pictures looked like not good. So, and I did blush nice and easy over the tops of my cheeks. And then we're back to hand stitching. Oh my god. So the bodice of the dress was a little bit disconnected on the side, so I just lightly hand stitched it together so that it wouldn't gap. And finally, in the last hour and a half, it is time for the updo. And right about now is when Garrett arrived, so I was able to ask him about his day. How was getting drowned in a helicopter?
It wasn't that bad.
Okay, that's good.
Water went up my nose when I was taking a shower. I freaked out. Water PTSD.
From water going up your nose?
It's not water going up my nose. It's being strapped to a fucking mechanism that turns you upside down. And the consequence of that is water goes up your nose and your body's like, oh, I can't fucking breathe. And you're strapped inside of a fucking rolling machine. I later learned that they were also blindfolded. I had him help me hold the hair behind my head as I pulled out the top because I insisted on volumizing the hair even though we didn't have too much time and it wouldn't honestly make much of a difference. I decided to do an updo that I had found on Instagram with a tutorial from a woman doing it on herself, so I thought, hey, I could do that. So I scooped all the hair back into a low ponytail on the back of my head, and then I twisted it, and then you kind of have to like just feel it out and press it right into your head, and then you put like a million bobby pins in so that it stays secure, because that's really all you need is bobby pins to keep this. And then I'm checking it out. I'm starting to panic at this point about time and my vision. And then I did the front pieces. At first I straightened them like here, but then later when I got super stressed because I didn't have eyelash glue, I had 3 pairs of eyelashes but no glue, and I just randomly decided to curl them. Also, that was during a time when I was not taking videos because obviously I was super stressed. We had like 15 minutes left. So in those final touches, I did lipstick and mascara. Here are the results. Nice and wonderful. So pretty. I love it. Yay. Oh my gosh, yay. And there's Garrett. Yay. And the ball itself was really cool. There was like an hour-long ceremony, and then we stayed for dinner, and then we left after that. We didn't do any dancing. But it was really cool to see all the Marines in one place having fun. Yay.